is a summary of how to use reports, as well as the pushing out reports, as well as the map to identify projects that are related in accounts that a person would be account team member on. So the first thing that we want to take a look at is if you go to the reports tab, and then once you go to the reports tab, I've just right now while we're doing this under the unified public reports, you can see that we'll have two different reports here for Kyle, and facility and well license. We're just going to look at the facility for right now. This is the report that we're able to push out to him. So I've taken a little bit bigger date frame just to make sure there's information that shows up in here. So this is license date, last 120 days, two accounts that he's responsible for, Kiera and Husky. There's been a series of facilities associated with that particular, with those particular counts that he owns. What we end up doing is we come in here and we schedule future runs. So he'll get this alert when data is populated in this report, when a facility record shows up, and we'll pick a shorter time frame here. So last week, if something shows up, he then gets alerted that that has been that is in his account. His next step that he's going to do is he's going to go to maps, and when he selects on the maps, on the sidebar under account team, he's going to have his name. So there's Kyle Sherwin for facility, and there's also for well license. So we've got the two different reports coming out. Making sure that the everywhere button is selected, he's going to come in here and he's going to say, hey, I want to look at the facilities that I'm related to. So here are the different facilities that show up in that report. He can come down here, select this little graph, and we can see that green is Kiera and blue is Husky. He can come to it, mouse over, take a look, and in here they're doing a large upgrade of a gas plant facility that they have. So he might want to call out and talk to them about that. This is, everything else has been relatively automated at this particular time. What he needs to do is come over here, draw his geofence. So I want to look at all the projects that we've done in that area, that CCI has done in that area. Once he's drawn the geofence, he needs to be able to change it to shape. So I'm now selecting the stuff that's in the shape. And then when I come down here into the projects folder, I'm going to go projects all accounts. And so that's querying the project lists that we have inside of Salesforce. So now related to that particular location, you can see all the projects that you've done. And then we can come over here and we can look at them by account. And then he can come down here and he can look at them by company. So he could come over here and say, let's search it alphabetically, and then come down and see, hey, we've done a bunch of stuff with Kiera, and he can highlight those, go up here, take a closer look at them. We'll zoom in a little bit here and see where they are and what facilities they've done. And that is his trigger to go out and contact that individual. If he uses this tab here, which is the facilities that we're looking at right now, and specifically we're looking at the Kiera, and I should have put it, I'll make sure the account name's there, and we're looking at that large facility. Here are the names of some people that he could contact, Kiera, or who else or somebody he might know. He then would repeat this process. So the way that we repeat the process is I could come over here and I say, okay, I'm going to take my circle off, and I'm going to take that off. I'm going to zoom out just a little bit, and then I'm going to come over here to a Husky project up at Beaver Lodge. I'm going to then select my geo circle on what have we done in that particular area. I'm going to make sure shape is selected, and then project all accounts. And then we'll go ahead and we'll select project all accounts. And again, we see some other accounts associated in that area. We can come in there, we can take a look, see if Husky has been in there. Yes, it has. It's been a small amount of the projects that we've done. We can come down here and take a look at the Husky record. And at this particular record, we don't have any individual contacts. Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong one here. If I want to come over and switch it back and take a look at this particular Husky project that we're looking at, we can take a look at who are the people related at Husky that I should be calling on that side of it. So that would be the process, very repetitive, and would automate that knowledge gathering for them to reach out and say, hey, we should be speaking to you about this.